Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tony and this is a 15-minute gamer. Today I'm looking at Easy Red 2, the indie World War II open world shooter that I first covered 3 years ago, which I can't quite believe it's been that long. You might remember the original video, and if not, it's linked in the description. That review is actually one of my most viewed reviews, so I thought the big new 2.0 update, yeah, let's get back in and take another look. This game is available on PC and consoles. The base version is around about £8 or about $10, so it's still super budget friendly. Before we dive in, don't forget, if you fancy grabbing yourself a VR headset, some new games, or protecting yourself online, check out the links for Pimax, Greenman Gaming and NordVPN in the description and the comments below. Your support keeps these reviews coming. For anyone unfamiliar with this game, Easy Red 2 drops you into large, destructible, open world World War II battlefields. You've got infantry, tanks, artillery, landing craft, and even aircraft. And in the 2.0 update, we get a full casino campaign remake, including 15 missions covering the Monte Casino operation between January and May 1944. It's not like a deep narrative shooter like Battlefield or Call of Duty. There aren't characters, there's no cutscenes or anything like that, but it nails that you are part of a war machine vibe. And the 2.0 campaign structure adds a lot more purpose and flow if you enjoy single player or co-op gameplay. So let's jump into gameplay and a little bit more about what's new in 2.0. You play as a World War II soldier, join squads, capture points, suppress enemies and push through large objective-based battles. The scale is honestly impressive for this game. You get multi-stage battles, vehicles are everywhere, destructible terrain and large troop numbers. With Update 2.0, the devs have revamped the first-person animations and camera systems, which definitely makes Infantry feel smoother and more grounded. But the AI is still that lovable mess that I remember when I originally played it. Sometimes they just won't see you when you're standing right next to them. Sometimes they turn into sniper guards with like a 0.1 second reaction time from across the map. And pathfinding is still a problem. Like sometimes you can just stand at one area pointing your gun with cover and they'll just keep walking into that area and you can keep killing them. But one touch I really like is when you die, you take over another member of your squad. It adds a weird amount of tension to an otherwise chaotic indie shooter. And when you've got that squad going on as well, you kind of want to keep your squad alive because if you die, that means you can jump into another one and continue the battle from where you were. Animations are still a little bit rough at a distance. It's kind of weird. Soldiers at long range often run at like 2 frames per second and it kind of makes them look like stop motion puppets, like having a breakdown or something. But you know what? It's indie charm, isn't it? You can play as all the major powers: USA, Germany, Russia, UK, Japan and France. Each faction has unique weapons, uniforms, classes, and the battles take place where they should. Germany versus Russia in Stalingrad, Germany versus France in Tunisia, USA versus Germany on storming the Normandy beaches. There's also a quick, simple tutorial to get you started. Maps feel different enough to match those historical theatres: snowy, desert, muddy, coastal. It's a nice touch. Vehicles have always been a core part of Easy Red 2, and 2.0 improves them even further. Reworked vehicles, better gun sights, updated ammo systems, improved visual detail, smoother turret and cannon animations, tanks, armoured vehicles, artillery, it's all here. The large maps give you loads of flanking routes, tank pushes and combined arms moments, and honestly, it's really good when it all comes together. However, vehicle handling still has a weird mix of feeling heavy and somehow weightless at the same time. I don't know how they achieve it, but they do. Planes are pretty tricky, as you'd expect. And I would kind of describe it as like trying to steer a shopping trolley in a hurricane. It's just all over the place. But as you play more, you do get used to it. Outside of the vehicles, gunplay is chaos in a fun way. Snipers are weirdly satisfying and forgiving. I love being the sniper in this game, and normally I don't enjoy it. Machine guns always feel great once you break into a town and you want to get up close and personal. Explosions are punchy. Buildings crumble in big chunks. It's messy, ridiculous, but generally fun. Most maps were like kind of remastered for 2.0 with improvements across terrain, lighting and structure placement. Upcoming content includes Tunisia and Hungary, which will be very different battlegrounds to play on. You can tell the developer's still expanding this game and has a lot of time and love for it. I don't expect AAA design here. Watching a building collapse under artillery fire never gets old. The battlefields change as you progress through them. There are still certain balancing issues. Certain maps like Omaha Beach look great, but play a bit too static. It's way too easy to get a beachhead. Objectives can be unclear. Spawns sometimes feel questionable as well. Like sometimes you'll be spawning right in the middle of an enemy battle and you're like, well, I'm just going to die, and you do. But there is a built-in map editor and mod support, which gives the game huge long-term value. The 2.0 update noticeably boosts visuals, lighting is cleaner, vehicle models look nicer, uniforms and camo are more accurate, and maps feel more detailed. Obviously it's not going to win any Graphics of the Year awards, but for an indie made by a few people, it punches well above its weight. Textures and terrain details can be a little bit rough, but you don't play this game for realism, you play it for the chaos and charm. Sound design is solid, tank engines roar nicely, artillery is satisfying, gunfire is punchy, infantry chatter which adds atmosphere as well. Some UI sounds and ambient audio can feel a little bit generic, but nothing that ruins the experience. So in conclusion, this is still one of the best value World War II shooters out there. If you played it before and want to revisit, just do it. The new campaign, updated animations, improved vehicles, reworked maps and mod support breathe fresh life into this game. It's not perfect, AI is inconsistent, visuals can still be a little bit rough, vehicle controls need some refinement, and some maps and objectives need balancing. If you want big battles, loads of destructions, silly fun, and an indie gem you can sink hours into with a smile, this is absolutely worth picking up. For me, it's pretty much a must buy if you like this sort of thing. Anyways, if you like the review, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.